In a small village nestled between the hills of India lived a young man named Arjun. Despite being hardworking and dedicated, Arjun struggled with self-doubt. He felt as though every challenge was insurmountable and often compared himself to his older brother, who seemed confident and fearless. Arjun had big dreams, but fear always held him back. One evening, after missing an opportunity at the market due to his hesitation, Arjun sat by the village well, feeling defeated. His grandfather, a wise man who had seen many years, sat beside him. "What troubles you, Arjun?" he asked gently. Arjun shared his frustrations. "I fear I'm not good enough. Every time I try, I fail. Everyone else is better than me." His grandfather listened carefully and said, "Arjun, self-confidence is not about being fearless. It's about acting despite fear. You must learn to face it, not avoid it." Arjun was confused. "How do I face fear, grandfather?" The old man smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story about a tree that grew at the foot of a mighty mountain. There was once a small tree at the base of a great mountain. The tree dreamed of standing tall like the others, but each year, strong winds would come, bending its branches. People thought it would never grow strong enough to survive. Yet, the farmer who cared for it didn't give up. He continued to nurture it despite the storms." Arjun listened intently. "But the tree kept bending," he said. "Yes, but it didn't break," his grandfather replied. "With each storm, the tree grew deeper roots and stronger branches. It faced the wind, and because of it, it grew taller than the other trees. The winds didn't defeat it. They helped it grow." Arjun was silent. He finally understood. "So, facing my fears will make me stronger?" he asked. "Exactly," his grandfather nodded. "Confidence is like that tree. You face storms, and with each one, you grow. It's not about avoiding fear. It's about learning to rise above it." The next day, Arjun decided to take action. He had been avoiding a task, repairing the barn, but today, he chose to face it. Despite his fear of failure, he picked up his tools and began working. His hands shook as he hammered the wood, but he continued. By evening, the barn was sturdy again. It wasn't perfect, but it was enough. That night, Arjun reflected on the lesson his grandfather had shared. For the first time, he realized that self-confidence was built through small actions, even when fear lingered. He wasn't perfect, but every step he took, no matter how small, made him stronger. The next day, Arjun spoke at the village gathering, something he had always avoided. He stuttered at first, but he didn't stop. People listened, and he felt a small but significant shift within himself. His fear hadn't disappeared, but it no longer controlled him. As Arjun continued facing his fears, he began to grow. He led tasks around the village, spoke at meetings, and helped others. Every time he faced fear, his confidence grew. One afternoon, a group of young children approached Arjun and asked how he had become so confident. Arjun smiled and told them, "Confidence isn't something you just have. It's something you build, step by step. Like the tree facing the wind, you will face challenges. But each time you do, you grow." The children listened eagerly. Arjun realized that his journey wasn't just for himself. It was to help others too. He wasn't just building confidence for himself. He was helping the next generation do the same. As the weeks passed, Arjun faced even greater challenges with a newfound belief in himself. But self-doubt still appeared from time to time, especially when he was unsure about the outcome. One evening, Arjun was sitting by the river when his grandfather joined him. "You have learned well, Arjun," he said. "You've faced your fears and grown stronger. But remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about continuing to face your challenges, even when you're afraid." Arjun smiled. "It's not about being fearless, grandfather. It's about choosing to act even when fear is there." "Exactly," his grandfather said. "And that is the key to building self-confidence. Every time you face a fear, you become stronger, just like the tree that stands taller with each storm." Arjun realized that his journey was ongoing. Confidence wasn't a destination. it was a lifelong practice of facing fear and growing from it. Years later, Arjun became a source of inspiration for others in the village. He shared his journey, teaching others that self-confidence was a skill that grew with time. One day, a young boy named Raghav came to him, asking how he could become more confident. Arjun smiled and said, "Start small. Face your fears one step at a time. With every challenge you face, you will grow. Just like the tree that grows stronger with every storm, you too will grow with each challenge you meet." Raghav's eyes lit up with hope. Arjun realized that his story was no longer just his own. He had passed on the lessons of self-confidence and resilience to others, just as his grandfather had done for him. As he stood by the village river, looking out at the people he had helped, Arjun knew that his journey was just the beginning. He had become like the tree, standing tall, unshaken by the storms, and confident in his ability to face whatever came next. If you found Arjun's story inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories and life lessons. Take the first step toward building your self-confidence today, just like Arjun did. Together, we can face our fears and grow stronger with each challenge.